Good morning. Our family is actually arriving today, but instead of getting the house tidied and finishing the guest room / office, we're actually going on a mushroom hunt. And just before Theo pressed record, I noticed some mushrooms just down here on the floor. So come with us as we go and find some mushrooms.
Although we should be getting the work done inside the house right now, it's such a gorgeous morning and there are mushrooms everywhere, but also chestnuts as well. So it'll be nice to get out and forage and enjoy the sunshine before we have to trap ourselves in the house and finish that room. And of course, the one and only Furrnando is by our side. We're also going to go and grab the goats as well on the way. Can we all just appreciate how good Bee looks today in her little foraging outfit? She looks beautiful.
Hey there, I'm a little forest witch.
Let's get some let's get some mushrooms.
Gotta have the leopard print, you know what I mean? Welcome to Foraging with Bee, and today I'm going
What about me?
Oh, and Theo, but I'm the one. And Furrnando, listen, right, it's all about me. I'm in front of the camera and the mushrooms. These are of the Lactarius family and they're not edible. They look delish, they're massive. Some of them are like this big, but they're not edible. You could eat them, but you might not live to see another day.
It'll be your last meal.
It'll be your last meal. Everything's edible once, but it will be the last meal. So they're beautiful and they're everywhere, literally everywhere. Everywhere I look, boom, 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 mushrooms.
I wonder if the animals can eat them.
I'm presuming if they're inedible to humans, they're inedible to all mammals, but that's just my own theory. So there we go. Let's go and find some that are edible to us.
So we are on the move and I've just spotted a cluster of some more mushrooms, but it's not looking good.
So these are some stunning ones along the path that we're not going for today, but these ones are growing off an old stump. They're a stunning colour and they're not the ones we're going for today. Like I just said, we're going for parasols and oysters, but I've just got to admire their beauty. I love the varieties of mushrooms that we have around here.
So as we head further up the mountain on this mushroom hunt, because I actually think in the forest, deep up on the side of the top of the mountain, kind of where the cabin's located, I think there's going to be lots of mushrooms. So we're going to go and get the goats and bring them with us.
I wonder who's been nibbling on this tree. Do you reckon that's deer?
That's crazy.
I think it could be deer because it's an old Douglas fir and they love it. They've really been going at it.
Yeah, they've been going hard on that.
Oh,
Hopefully it's not damaged. It's not all the way around, so it might be okay.
It's pretty interesting actually.
We're close to the goats.
We
now.
are. Let's grab the goatals. They'll be chuffed.
Furrnando's in tow, as always. Come on, mate.
Oh, I've just spotted some parasols.
Bee just said she spotted some parasols
I've
already.
just spotted some.
We haven't even started.
Here we have 3.
Nice.
Check them out, and I like to get them before they've even opened up because it means that no bugs have managed to get into the gills. So, cut you. What a beauty. I'm not going to go through all of the ways to identify because I think it's safer for people who are going to go mushroom hunting to research themselves. But
do your own research.
Exactly, but there's a number of different ways to know that it's a parasol, and I've been doing parasol hunting for years and I know for sure this is an edible one. So I've got one. And
she's got green leggings on, so basically the mushrooms can't see her approaching.
It's a safe way to just basically sneak in and snap them up. Done and dusted. Hello there, get you. Oi! Now this one's only just come up. I'm going to leave you for maybe another 24 hours. So
them two look really good.
This one is perfect, and they open up, continue to open up, so I'll let you open up at home for another day and then we'll eat you. Right, let's get the goatals.
So if you know about where we're from, England, you know about the full English breakfast. the best breakfast in the world. That is not debatable. And we can have a nice fry up with these parasol mushrooms, have one big mushroom each. It's absolutely glorious.
Are you tired of staring at a blank screen wondering where to start with your website? Well, Squarespace have made it easier than ever to create your very own online presence. With Squarespace Blueprint AI, their guided design system takes the guesswork out of building your website. Using the prompts, you choose what you'd like and go from there. And with their fluid engine, customization is at your fingertips. Drag, drop, and create on the go with ease. You don't need to worry about understanding code or messing around with heavy technical features, as Squarespace is designed with the user in mind. If you have a shop on your site, then with the flexible payment options, checkout has never been easier. You can accept credit cards, PayPal, and even offer buy now or pay later with Afterpay and Klarna. Terms like SEO can be off-putting, but simply put, they optimize your site and help it stand out in search results. With their integrated SEO tools, you can get discovered by more people faster. So if you haven't already, then definitely click the link in our description or head to squarespace.com/indieproject or use our code indieproject for a 14-day free trial and 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain.
We now have the goats and Margot is leading the way. You heading up into the forest? Their favourite place to explore.
There's only one choice I can make. I choose you over and over again. Only you. Every day till this world ends. There's no mountain I wouldn't climb, thing that I wouldn't try. Nothing that I wouldn't do. I choose you. Only you.
The goats are getting way more involved with this mushroom hunting than I ever expected.
They don't even like mushrooms, but I do, and I've got an oyster here. I got some really big ones off this tree yesterday, and this is one that has cropped up since yesterday. It's not very big, but it's beautiful. And it goes by lots of different names, but the only one that comes into my mind today is Italian oyster. And it's very tasty, very meaty.
Very demure.
Very demure, very common, very tasty. So you can go in with the parasols. And I don't think there's any others that are really big enough to take on here. It likes to grow on dead trees, which this is. Kind of half dead, half alive.
It's definitely dead. I might be biased, but I've definitely got the best family and animal family there is. Look at that, the goats in tow, Furrnando's behind them, Bee's in her element. This is what it's all about.
Check out this monster. I've never seen a mushroom like it, and I'm actually in awe. It's the most stunning colours. It's like bright orange with kind of a turquoisey dark blue, and instead of gills, it's got holes, which is actually making my trypophobia kick in. It's actually revolting. But it's the Fistulina hepatica or hepatica, whatever you want to call it, mushroom. It's stunning. I think it's one of the most beautiful mushrooms I've ever seen.
It's got some girth on it.
And it's a whopper, yeah, it is. It's stunning. I've seen these before, didn't realise they were edible, but they are. And it's beautiful, unbelievable. The bottom is horrifyingly stunning.
I'm not gonna lie, this is taking a lot longer to get to the desired location than I thought it was gonna take, but we just keep finding mushrooms absolutely everywhere. So just as I was saying that we're finding mushrooms absolutely everywhere, I've just found a beautiful parasol.
Ooh.
Just sitting there. That is ripe and ready for the picking.
She is.
Get that one picked.
Oh, brought the whole thing up.
See, imagine that with a fried English breakfast.
Oh, some roasted tomatoes, baked beans, toast, hash brown.
I literally just cut Bee off as she was getting a bit too excited about the full English breakfast, but hash browns are the one. Check that. Another, I don't know, 5 seconds walk, another parasol mushroom. The Portuguese absolutely love these as well, as they should, because they're amazing. The autumnal colours at the moment are just glorious. Bee spotted something. I love how they're all just walking in a line. It's like we've trained them. Bee just shouted, "Parasol!" Furrnando came running. The goats weren't interested because they got so much food, but Bee is excited. Let's have a look.
We've got ourselves another fresh parasol.
That's a good looking one.
Absolutely gorgeous. And there's another one right underneath Margot. It's a bit trampled, so I'm going to leave it. There's an amazing variety of food on the property. We've got loads of different types of mushrooms. We've got the parasols, as you've seen. We've got the one I've completely forgotten the name of. Chestnuts, I've been picking a load of them that have come out of the cases. Here we've got some different mushrooms that are cropping up next to the parasols. I'm not entirely sure what they are. They've got a thicker stem, they've got fatter gills. They don't smell at all, but I don't know what they are, so I'm not going to eat them. I'm not going to taste test them.
If in doubt, stay away.
Yeah, exactly. But it's really cool. I'd like to go on a mushroom walk and go along with someone who's an expert and learn all about them, because it's really nice to see all of the different types of foraging that's available where we live.
Once you open your mind to foraging and what is out there, there's so many edible plants and mushrooms and things that you can take from nature that are always going to keep occurring every single year.
Look, chestnut in there. What are you doing? Your hat's all skewy. What's wrong?
The goats. Why are the goats flying?
Stop being stupid.
No, the goats are literally flying.
They're not, they're behind you. What are you doing? Stop being silly.
I saw this and I tried some. It was the sequins that just, I had to try it. And now the goats.
Oh, Theo's eating a magic mushroom. Nice.
This is in fact a joke and I wouldn't dabble in any dangerous mushrooms.
Well, this one isn't dangerous. Look at it. It's a special mushroom.
Let's carry on. My acting is awful. A few more parasols and then we'll need to get back to the house. I can't even talk.
And here we have my trusty dehydrator that I got from Lidl's. It actually is brilliant.
You haven't said where we are, we just teleported into our kitchen.
This is our kitchen. And I've been dehydrating mushrooms because the curse of ADHD is to promptly forget a lot of food that you have. And mushrooms, especially fresh ones that have grown in the forest, they wait for no man. And they can go manky mega fast. So I've decided I'm going to dehydrate a hell of a lot of them so I can enjoy them at my leisure in the future. So last night I whacked, I think this was about 4 lots of them in the dehydrator. And oh, can you smell that? Smell the umami. Smells amazing, but I don't think these are 100% done yet. They're still a little bit bendy. Apparently you want them to snap. So I'm not going to go through all the effort of drying them and then they're not fully done and they go mouldy. So here they are, nice and dried. I'm just gonna mix up the shells and then I'm gonna put them on for another 8 hours at about 35-40 degrees Celsius and do that. And then another great thing about ADHD is you use your dehydrator, right, and then you just forget about it. And so when I got it out, I'd forgotten that last Christmas I dehydrated a whole load of oranges to make decorations with. So let me just check it out. Christmas decorations ready. So this is from our own trees. Sliced our orange. Oh, they smell wonderful. Sliced them up, dehydrated them, forgot about them for a whole year. Yeah, stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. So how cool is that? I love this basket. It actually came with the house, so they must have foraged for mushrooms too. So I've got quite a few parasol mushrooms. Let's count. We've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 itty bitty oyster, 1 mega, forgotten the name of you already. God, it's so heavy. 1 jacket and a handful of chestnuts because they were just already out of their shells. So
a good
nice.
One.
Actually, this chestnut is really crap, so I'm just going to throw that inside and let it do what it wants.
I thought you said you were going to throw it at me.
I'm going to throw it at you.
So Bee has just started the dehydration process again, and mushrooms are really cool, they are. But also my family arrived tonight and we need to crack on, get that room finished and a lot more tidying. I didn't actually realise how much we have to do. I thought it was just like, oh yeah, we just got a few little things. We haven't even got my niece a bed. I need to source her a mattress. I've got an idea for that. It stinks of onions in here and it ain't me. We put onions everywhere to try and draw the smell out of the walls, and it has actually worked because it smells more of onions than it does paint.
And baking soda to absorb it.
So yesterday, off camera, we did something very cool. Check out our nude light. How nice is that? And also, we're going for a contrast theme, so we've gone for the black light switch, and also we have a black plug socket. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to run around, do all the plug sockets. We've got another one of these lights as well, but we're missing a bit, so we need to source that bit from IKEA. That's where these lights are from, but this is exactly the mood we wanted, like with this light, the other light, and then like a desk lamp. I'm just ready to edit. It'd be cool if I could edit this video in there, but it's not going to happen. But soon, because we're going to be kitting this out and bringing you guys along.
Spinning me all around, build me up and never come down. Slowly floating in the air along a wave of lavender clouds.
Have you done it?
Right, let's get the power back on.
Did you screw it on?
Yeah.
That's fast.
I only realised I've got the plug for the other one, but when I went to the store, whenever I go to the store, they have like I need 5, they've got 3. Why don't they just have 5? Like, why is the stocking so bad?
What do you need?
But I need to go out and get, later on, I need to go out and get breakfast and supplies for my family, so when they get here, they're arriving late at night, so when they wake up, they've got food that they like, so I can go and get some more from a different store, but they just look so much better.
What's missing? More of the edging?
Yeah, I need 1 more plug and 2 more edges.
So we've got 1, 2, and then that's it. We need to put that back on as well.
Yeah, we need to, but I'm sure my niece won't mind about that. 3, 2, 1. Anticlimax.
Oh, there's loads to do.
Okay, B said there's loads to do. Like, there we go. We have light. How nice does the room look though? Absolutely wonderful.
I choose you over and over again. Only you. Every day till this world ends. There's no mountain I wouldn't climb, thing that I wouldn't try, nothing that I wouldn't do. I choose you.
It's looking amazing and we're continuing tidying. I just looked out the window and look who's lurking. Hello mate. She's just hanging out. I don't know if you can see her or whether it's going to focus. Maybe up here.
It's Matilda.
Matilda's just hanging out. She can probably hear our voices, so she's just like, ooh, I wonder what they're doing. She did come in the house earlier as well, but I know I keep saying it, but look at this office.
I shot my ass. Oh, that's a bright light. It's bright and it's making the walls look even brighter than they are. I've got my Hoover and baby was with me. She's shy from work and I've just misplaced the long bit and there's no way I'm going to go on my hands and knees. I'm just going to go and find the long bit. Baby, hit the long bit.
Baby, we should come back down. I always signal you when I'm feeling low. I always think of you. I always think of you. Maybe we could figure it out. I never meant to hurt you, don't you fall back down. I always think of you. I always think of you. Baby, turn the lights out.
So one of the many jobs that I've had over my life was a cleaner. In fact, I've been a cleaner a couple of times. Once was for a year, I was a cleaner at a gym. Oh my gosh, I've got some real stories. The things I saw as a cleaner at a gym, pretty revolting, but I've been a cleaner at a sports ground as well, a cricket ground in Edgbaston in Birmingham. And I once actually was cleaning, obviously, because I was a cleaner, and there was a toilet, because I was on the level where a lot of the bigwigs were, the famous people, and there was a security guard outside a disabled toilet, and I didn't know who was in there, and he was in there for a while, whoever was in there, and whoever was guarding the toilet was waiting patiently. And then suddenly, a little man burst out, wearing a pair of Nike Air Max. And it was Mick Jagger, which shocked me, and he was so tiny, absolutely miniature. So yeah, being a cleaner opens you up to some really interesting life experiences, but I definitely am not cut out for being a cleaner because cleaning is not something that I particularly enjoy, but I did enjoy the interesting experiences that it brought along with it.
But today is a good day because we have Tree Man Tree Services, as you can see in the background. He's about to climb the tree I'm going to be working on the bottom, and we're going to bring this massive pine tree down, which I'm excited about because that is going to make room for my new big woodshed that's going to go under it, and also some storage for the excavator and different machinery so I can clean up my workshop.
Stuck out in the pouring rain. I told you I'd been thinking about changing my name, 'cause these days I don't quite feel the same. I think I could be a better man. I would treat you right. I could understand all the changes in the palm of your hand. Baby, if you want it, you got it. And if you need me, I'll be there, and I'll take no time.
So I've just removed the ladder. He climbed that tree so effortlessly. It's amazing to watch. And now we can start cutting.
Absolutely fascinating watching this tree get cut down. It is a huge job, and one that we ummed and ahed about undertaking ourselves, but I'm happy that we got a professional in the end, because it is a very big job and it's very dangerous. It is a huge tree, it's absolutely massive. The limbs alone that he's cutting off at the moment are the size of trees. So it's good to see him do this, because we've got trees similar to this that we're going to need to take down in the future further in the forest that we don't need to be as careful with. The positioning of this one makes it super delicate in taking it down. We don't want it to land onto the dam wall for the lake by the house. Then we've got the animals, then we've got the cherry orchard. So there's just a lot of stuff nearby that need to be protected, but it's going to be absolutely surreal having this tree gone, because it's been a focal point for us the whole time we've lived here. The goats are not impressed, they're very perturbed. Aren't you girlies? Hey? I've actually got the vet coming out later to check on Matilda, because we had an incident 2 days ago where she was showing magnesium deficiency, which is common when there's new growth, especially after the summer when there's been a rain and all of the fresh greens have come up. The plants that come up might not hold enough of the right stuff, and eating a lot of them can cause issues in the room. And Matilda was showing signs of that, but also signs of frothy bloat at the same time. I shared it all on our 57 Acres Instagram, so definitely follow us on there for those kind of updates. But last night she started showing signs of the deficiency again, which is worrying. I got them a new mineral block just to make sure maybe their other mineral block wasn't working. But the vet's going to come and check her over. The tremors have stopped. I gave her an injection of some vitamins that I have that the vet prescribed. But I want her to be the best she can, so hopefully it's all okay and it's just a blip. These things happen, goats are very sensitive. There's a pile and a half.
The size of some of these branches coming down. They're like small trees. Absolutely massive, but yeah, he's doing a great job.
People said that I was blind, but we were wrong. Go take a look at us now. Still going going strong. We're gonna keep going on and on and on. Baby, if you want it, you get it. And if you need it.
You can see how dry this wood actually is, and this will be fine to go straight in the fire. It's been sitting there drying for the last 2 years. The thing is, it's not really useful for anything else because it is so dry and weak. Can't use it to build with or anything like that. The main trunk, however, we might be able to make that into planks or something like that, but until we fell it, I'm not sure what condition it's going to be in.
And it won't change my mind, 'cause you know how I feel about you. It's the time of my life. Time of my life. You're the time of my life, baby.
So things are pressing along really nicely. Basically, we just have the naked tree and he's just bringing it down a little bit lower, and then he's just gonna drop it from the bottom, and then I can do whatever I want with it in the near future.